So what we're going to do today is some more sculpting on this skeleton, hopefully. Hopefully we have a better reception here. So I'm just trying to get you set up on the laptop so I can freaking see you guys' comments. I can't see nothing on the phone. It looks like my service is horrible. Keep working on it. Come here, Peanut. Look at my spooky dog. Yeah. This is my sickling dog, and look, he found a bunch of cobwebs. He's missing some teeth. Poor guy. Had to get some teeth pulled. If this server sucks real bad, let me know on your end. I'm trying to set it on my laptop. My laptop might not be getting good service. I don't know. Let's hope it clears up if it does. Anyway, what we're working on is this bad boy again. Get you adjusted a little bit better there. Quality is pixelated. Oh no, okay, good. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe it'll clear up here in a minute. But it sort of sucks over here in this building. But anyway, we're going to unbag our skeleton. That we've been working on for the last couple of days. She's heavy. She's gonna be real heavy at the top up there because of all the clay we're putting in. There's a little moisture. All right. I need to turn around so y'all can see what I'm doing here. All right, there's the head. Kind of what we're going to be working on. Okay, good. Yeah, for some reason my server sucks here, and I'm still drinking this old nasty Gold Peak tea because it's nice and cold. I got a couple of fans going today, so I don't die in here today. Zyfart. Zyfart. Is that how you pronounce it? Zyfart? Or Zipfart? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna tinker on it a little bit more, see what else we can do to it. Then we might end up putting some more skulls at the feet, and just kind of seeing where it's going to go from there. And that way we don't have to worry about these old plastic things, and I don't know. We still might put these in. I have no clue what I'm going to do yet. I can probably do it to make it look some sort of decent, but I do like the skull idea. They don't have to be a full skull, but we can, cut them down a quarter and put them on there or something. I think it might look pretty good. So what I'm going to do is, like I did on the last videos, is just make the Ys like I did. Just don't have to be nothing perfect. We're just going to make the flats, then make the Ys in them and go off of that. The good thing about it is if it doesn't look good, we can always take it out and take it off and redo it. Um, yeah, I mean, this is something that you can put where you can put it down a hallway corridor to a mine. If you're doing a mine shaft, catacombs, or just whatever. I think it's going to be a versatile ordeal, so I don't think it's going to be too bad. It's kind of what I'm going for, something kind of versatile, where if you buy this not for a specific spot, you can actually put it in several different places. That's kind of what I'm hoping to do with it. Then I'll probably end up making some more of these a different style, so they can give us some more options to put them elsewhere. Like if you're going to build a castle and have a castle wall of some sort, that'd probably be pretty cool to do it there. I figured I waited until you all got to church before I came on. I know y'all and they're trying to get them sins taken care of with today. Hey, thanks, Adriana. Appreciate it. Hey, no judgment here. You got to go to church and get your sins taken care of. It's all good. No judgment. Is sound okay? You guys hear me all right? It's good. Awesome. I didn't know I can hear the fans in the background, so I didn't know if y'all can hear those loud things. I got one huge fan up front there blowing air back towards this way. So maybe I won't freaking roast so much today. It's still hot in here though. Hit your A. M. Fans are fine. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay, awesome. So what I'm doing is like around this skull is I'm trying to build up a little bit like I did here, is build it all up and be able to put my webbing thing out. Now we're going to try it. If it doesn't look good, we'll tear all that back out and redo it. But I figure we'd give her a shot, see what it looked like. I kind of like the look. If I can pull it off, that's going to be the thing. Can I pull it off? I know you probably can't see me on that side working on this side, but I'll get there to the front in a minute. Excuse me. So, you guys working on anything today, or are you just kind of hanging out and uh, learning some of the stuff not to do that I'm doing? Uh, okay, sweet. Aged bottles. Nice. You know, everybody thinks that's pretty simple to do is make aged bottles, but there's an art to that. Um, it's not as simple as people think it is. I mean, sure, you can get a bottle, but to make the bottle aged and putting the the stained up stickers and stuff on it, that stuff takes a little time to do all that mess. I mean, I don't think you're going to have 3 or 4 days in it sculpting it, but unless you're sculpting on top of it, then that'd be pretty cool too. Um, Dave at the Weird Kid Show, he's done a couple of them bottles. So once I get to a certain part on this, I'll have to stop and wait for supplies to come in. Unless I'm not done with it until Monday, then I'll order some um, stuff Monday, a silicone Monday, so it'll be here in a couple days. So hopefully by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, should be able to. I should be able to mold it then, and I'll probably have to order some more rigid foam. Because I have a feeling this is going to take a little bit more rigid foam than a normal skull. But I think it'll be fun. Where'd my squirt bottle go? What do I do with my squirt bottle? So I'm not sure how to think about that. It looks like it's got some weird looking hair covering its head. I'm not sure how I'm liking that. Well, I'll do is I get it on there, then I'll let you guys let me know if I should leave it on there or not. You okay, buddy? So my dog has been sick for like 2 freaking months, and at first there's some kind of a sickness going around for dogs, and they thought that was that because he was hacking. Well, it's not that because it's very highly contagious, and I have 5 other dogs, and none of them have it. So the other option was we did some X-rays on his chest and his innards and stuff like that. Uh, he had some bad teeth, and he said his teeth could cause going up into his nasal cavity and screwing his nasal cavity up and causing him to cough like that. So anyway, he had one of these canines out and a couple other ones out that was loose and stuff. He's an old dog. He's a rescue that I got, and it's been kind of a battle to try to get him right. So, and we found out that he is in the early stages of heart failure. So, his little life is limited like the rest of us on here. So it kind of sucks. And I figured I'd bring him to work with me today, and had to stop and get him some more medicine this morning. Trying to get him a little better from that hacking and stuff, and he's got to go back next week and get his checkup. See if I can get some more answers of what's going on with him. My little buddy. But yeah, he's in early stages of heart failure, and way he's hacking and everything, if they said they kind of saw a little bit of a spot on his lung, so he could possibly have lung cancer or something like that. It was just weird because he just all of a sudden one day started hacking and never did stop. It was just weird. But we're going to do what we can for him, try to get him better. I don't know, with that sticking out there like hair, it kind of looks kind of cool. Oops. Fix that back on there. Oh man, sorry about your cat. Hey, brother Ray, what's going on, brother? So I got my pumpkin that we sculpted the other day. We got it sitting in there dwelling. So we'll let that thing dwell 3 or 4 hours. Then we'll let it dry overnight. Then we can probably pull that sucker out tomorrow and see how it looks. Kind of actually see how it looks. See if it's out the trash. You're talking about on the head itself is so if you see anything that's kind of pushing out of a sheet or something and how it leaves kind of the crinkles in it, that's kind of what I was going for. But I don't know. I don't think I'm pulling that off, so it could be whatever you want it to be, I guess. And I'm just going to play with it a little bit and see what happens. Like I said, if it looks like too much like crap, and I'm going to let y'all be the judge of that. Once I get it kind of up here, and if you guys say, "Hey, man, that crap needs to go," we're gonna take it off. If you say leave it, then we'll leave it. So you guys will be the deciding factor if this needs to stay on here. It kind of looks like a crown, spiky crown or something on the thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. We just throw some stuff on it and see what happens. So if it looks really bad, we'll take it off. And it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Okay, it might hurt my feelings a little bit, but not that bad. So we're just trying to give it some kind of design. You know, make it look a little different. Yeah, push the skull out a little bit. Yeah. Jagged edges around it. Yeah, it's sort of kind of what I got going on. Let me let me show you guys. So maybe you can see it a little bit more. Before I get too far ahead, then it'll be like jacked up, and it'll be like, holy crap, what are we doing here? As long as we got service here. Service is really bad, so try to get a good shot of it. It looks hideous. So it's kind of what I'm going for. We'll add some more stuff here in front of the face and stuff. Let's check back up. Some smaller, shorter lines. Yeah, so I'll probably have some shorter lines right here on the face. So keep it going. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of the idea. It looks like part of the wall. But does the girl look funny if it's just in the head? Or do I need to put a couple of them off on the bones? You know, the leg bones, arm bones? I don't know yet. So, um, I don't know. We'll figure it out here in a little bit, maybe. It's just clay. Thanks, Berlina. The spike's nailed to its head, yes. So I think I'll put one more spike here in front of his face, just to kind of, like I said, a short one. All right, so we did a little short one there. So we'll look around. Maybe we'll play with a couple of these. And what I mean by that is, like where his hip bone is, maybe we'll put something off there. And that will keep that from being so sharp or something. But I don't know if I can pull it off and just. I got an idea. Maybe we can. Well, I don't know. Let's do some. Let's. I'm limited on clay, so I have to be careful what I do. Let me think. So what I was going to do is put one of those scallops down off of the hip bone. I don't know if that would look out of place with the rib cage and everything else in the head. So I think we need to do some on keep some clay for the skulls that we're going to do down here on these feet. I think we definitely need to put at least 3 or 4 skulls down here. Get them blended in. I don't know. I've got an idea. Let me think. Let me think for a minute. If we did little half baby skulls, I'd have to make some of these, but maybe do little baby skulls. I'll stick some there just kind of let y'all see with the baby skulls. Maybe it might look okay if there's a bunch, but it might look like it's way out of proportion as well. So I'm not sure, but we're going to try something here. And if that's the case, I'll make a bunch of little half baby skulls. It'll take me for freaking ever though, but I can make them. Then this is just an idea y'all can look at. I don't have enough to play with here, so we'll just kind of guess at it here. Let me see if I can turn this around for you. Ooh, this sucker's heavy. All right, so if I fill that whole section in down at the bottom with half baby skulls, would that be out of proportion to this whole thing, or should I just do big skulls? Now the baby skulls are going to be a lot more work than the big skulls, because I'll need a couple dozen of these things. But that's an idea. These are the fetus skulls I make. They're made out of ultra cow. Have them big and small. Do rocks at the bottom. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I could probably take some spray foam, some different kind of rock and whatnot down here, and do it that way. We make it. We want it kind of simple, but we want it to look good too. But I do like the idea of just making a pile of rocks or something and throw some spray foam on it and just go with that. But that's the beauty of different stuff like this, is you can just play with stuff and you just keep messing with it until you come up with something, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it's no big deal. Before you get all the way into it, you'll be like, oh crap. With a few skulls between them. Yeah, I can see that, Ray. I understand. What's up, John? Let's see if I got some spray foam. I don't have any sticks for my spray foam, so I'm gonna have to get some new spray foam and sticks. But I think either way we go, even if I did skulls, even though it is a little like Kiss, yeah, it might be a good seller. Them skulls might be what sells this whole thing instead of the skeleton itself. That would look cool. Have like a pile of skulls at the bottom or a pile of rocks, whichever. They would look pretty cool either way. All right, so what we're going to do now is I think we're just going to go around and fix some of the gaps um, while we think about other things, what to do, how to do it. And he got mad and left. I think somebody used to, I don't know if Home Depot or Lowe's, I think somebody used to make a fake rock. I know there's a company out there that makes them for like covering up, water stuff in your yard or whatever. Just kind of hide ugly spigot or something like that. So, John C., you are now an official asshole, right? I think you can get some of the. Hey, what's our brother Chill Factor? Thanks, man. I see you're pretty busy with the hot, man. That's a lot of work, brother. So kudos to you, man. But you get it done. I haven't looked at your last video yet. I got to see it yet. I'm trying to keep up on what you're doing. So what I'm doing, Chill Factors, I'm making this skeleton and we're going to turn it into panels, poly rigid foam panels. So you need to get some when I get them made for your hunt. This will be, hopefully, if it works out, everything works out, I'll have it out and on the market before too long, a couple of months, hopefully. Probably after Halloween, of course. If you guys haven't went and checked out Chill Factor, check out Chill Factor on YouTube. He is doing a hunt this year. Just got him a new building. And this guy is starting basically from scratch, man. So he's got some pretty interesting content that you can check out and watch the progress of him building his haunt and the things that he does. And plus, they give you some ideas you can steal from him and put in your haunt or something you can make or do. So we're just trying to cover up all the pinholes if we find any, and well, we're gonna find a pinhole somewhere. We're just gonna try to blend everything in, try to make it look decent, nice, get some of the lines out of it if we can. It's not gonna hurt if you have a few lines in it because once. So how I'm thinking about this thing being painted, it's gonna be painted all black or all brown, whatever color we decide to paint it all. Then we will go through and highlight it. So we'll dry brush and highlight everything, and I think that will set it off pretty good. We can do some black light on it too if we wanted to. Black light paint. I think would look pretty cool on this. So we're just trying to cover in some of the old nastiness and so we can make it mold a little bit easier. If you find any screw holes or anything like that, cover them suckers up. And the beauty about this thing is it don't have to be perfect by no means because it's supposed to look kind of creepy and cruddy and uh, just whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I have been intimidated by doing this for a long time because I was like, man, that's just a lot of work, and I probably can't pull it off. I think it's fine. It is a lot of work, but I think we're fine. So it's something you guys can do too. You're just gonna spend a couple, 3 days on it. Depends on how many hours you spend on it. What we've been spending 2 to 3 hours on it a day. Last couple of days to try to get it going on. So that's not too bad. Oops. So we're basically just smoothing out with our finger, and it's not going to be perfect. And I'm not trying to get a perfect surface because I want the imperfections in that surface so we can catch some of the, the highlights and stuff in it. And I probably will have to get some more clay because I'm going to do this in 2-inch foam. I'm going to add another piece of foam to this, and that way we have a good thickness on our panel. Going back to the fake rocks, I think you can go on like Van Dyke's taxidermy, and I'm pretty sure they sell fake rocks on there. That could be a good option, and it's just foam like we use here, rigid foam. Uh, let's see. On a project. All right, Adriana, have fun. Thank you. All right, brother, chill factor. We'll see you later on, man. Longer work equals better prop, man. I hope so. So far, I've used approximately 75 pounds of clay on this. If not more. Yep, about 70, 75, 90 pounds, something like that. It's heavy. I can tell you that. She's a beast. See what I what I usually do is I get excuse me. Man, choking up. These boxes come in. Each one of these are 25 pounds. Each one of these bags are 25 pounds a piece, and they come in 2 bags per box. So you got 50 pounds per box, and I usually get about 200 pounds. Like I said, it'll last you a long time. But if I keep doing this big stuff, I think I'm going to have to invest in some more clay. Because, I mean, you can reuse some of it, but some of it you're not going to be able to. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of clay, for sure. You don't realize how much you actually go through until you start using it. And you're like, holy crap, that's a lot of quality. So I think with all the imperfections in this, and once we, get it painted and highlight everything, I think it's going to look pretty decent. Because you got high spots, low spots, and that way you can have a good visual look on everything. It's not just going to be so flat and all that crazy crap. I hate a flat piece. But I really think if we do some skulls down there, I think that's probably gonna look better than rocks, in my opinion. Um, and plus, I have the skulls. I can make the skulls easier than I can the rocks. So I think it's maybe the way we go, and we can cut out and stick a skull over top of the leg bones. Uh, yeah, I think this might be the route to do, about the route to go. It might be a little Kiss looking, but I think, hey, Kiss sold millions and millions of albums. I mean, they're not really known for, in my opinion, their music. I'm not a Kiss fan as far as their music, but their showmanship is out of sight. Don't get me wrong. I know some of you are gonna be mad. I do like Kiss, but some of their music, I'm not a fan of. But they're good showmanships. They can put on a good show. Alright, not too bad there. I know you can see very well with my head in the way. So this side looks pretty good. It's the other side I'll have to work on. Um, I'll kind of give you an overall on this side here in a second, and then we'll turn it around and work on it. Only bad thing about this is that plywood underneath of it is flexible, and every time you do go to move it, it's going to flex and move your clay around just a little bit and away from bones and pieces of parts. So keep that in mind if you go do this. I started to put some 2 or 3s underneath this, and I didn't do it, and it's fine. It'll be okay because before I actually get into molding this with silicone, I will go back through and I will double check everything and make sure all the holes and cracks and stuff is either filled in, or if I want something that's different, then I can do it right then and there before I start doing everything. So, it's little stuff that you can be tinkering on all the way up to the molding process. But I think it'll be okay. So basically, all I'm doing is I want to make sure everything's blended in. And if you watch these archaeological digs and stuff where they're digging the skeleton out of the dirt, it kind of looks like that. Other than this star section up here, it doesn't look like it up there. That's the only odd thing about this. Maybe once I get the skulls down here, maybe it looked like a punk rocker that was buried back in the day, and or something like that. It's hard to. Maybe this is Gene Simmons. I'm not sure how tall he is, but this guy's 5 foot. So I'll kind of show you what we got going on here. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. Keep it simple, silly. All right. Let's see if it's going to do anything here. Oh, let me get my computers. See, I'm watching you guys right here on my computer, so I can see the comments. We'll hold it there a second till the unpixelated gets done. So that's kind of what we got going on. We smoothed it all out pretty good. Still got a couple little spots there in the rib cage. You see like a hole there. But little holes like that, I'm not really too worried about. They're not going to hurt anything. But you kind of see the bones. It just looks like one of them archaeological digs where they start digging the bone out and they'll move all the dirt around the bone and stuff. But this side doesn't look bad at all. You can see a crack in it right here. Got to get to fix that. The bones look pretty good. But we'll get them twisted around there and we'll work on that other side. But you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for. Like I said, this here, I'm not 100% sure on that head. As far as them scalps coming off of there, we will address that here in a bit. Yeah. Good. Let me get you fixed here. Yeah, so I got the hand screwed down, so I think they'll show once we dry brush over that, the hands will show up pretty good, I believe. I'll try to make sure that they'll show up. And with them hands being so thin, what I should have done is maybe bent the hands like that and put clay under the hands and give it, a more non-flat look, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I think I should have did that. Maybe the next one, because that's going to be a lot of tear out and redo. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get off here, take a few minute break, make some skulls. Then we're going to come back and throw some skulls on this thing. So if you guys want to see that, hit me up about maybe an hour. Hopefully I can have, I should have enough skulls to make it an hour. So I'll come back on about an hour. I don't even know what time it is. I never know what time it is. Anyway, let's do that. I'll come back in an hour so y'all can go take a little bit of a break, feed your dogs, beat the cats. No, don't beat your cat. But you know what I mean. feed the dogs, get something, and we will come back here in about an hour. All right, guys, we appreciate you watching. Thanks.